Significant news in international leadership coming out today. Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, has announced that she will not be seeking re-election for Prime Minister, saying that she, quote, no longer has enough in the tank to do the job justice, and new elections will be happening in October, the new election, so but her term ends by uh, February 7th, and someone else will be sworn in as prime minister. Although it could be earlier, but we're so close to February 7th, it'd only be by a couple of weeks different, so we can expect a new prime minister of New Zealand pretty soon, definitely under a month. Jacinda Ardern has been a pretty significant global leader in recent years, especially during COVID. A lot of countries used New Zealand as an example of the strict policies to set in very little visitors being allowed from foreign countries, strict rules around masking and public gatherings and events. A lot of people in the country, those who were further to the right, uh, were doing protests saying that she was being too tyrannical and not giving them enough freedoms. And her argument was that she was using the best science available in order to keep people as safe as possible. And overall, it seems that the people of New Zealand were approving of her as she won re-election in big numbers with after the COVID pandemic happened. So as as we know, COVID decided most of the elections in 2020, and it appears to be the same thing there. Besides that, going back a little bit to 2019, as this article says, the Church Christ terror attack where 51 people died at two mosques. Her response in relation to gun law reforms, wearing a hijab to show respect for the Muslim community, and saying that she would never say the name of the attacker. Particularly the gun law aspect of that is something that a lot of progressives really worldwide pointed to as a good model for policies that should be implemented, and this was a significant international event that really started to put her towards um, fame. And just after that, volcanic eruption on one of the islands where 22 people died, and other significant natural disaster. Of course, climate change was another big platform of hers that she was very popular on, trying to make New Zealand one of the most progressive countries when it comes to fighting climate change and going to green energy and stopping the fossil fuels. As a young woman in global leadership, that's also a significant identity element. Of course, there was a viral moment with her and the Finnish Prime Minister holding a meeting together, and then during a press conference, the reporter asked whether they were just doing it because they were two young women in leadership, and it was just a humiliating and very strange moment for the reporter, and their response to that went viral. So who knows who the next leader of New Zealand will be? We have no idea, and we'll definitely start seeing names floated around. As this news breaks, people will be announcing their candidacies and making their cases towards New Zealand and members of Parliament.